What's going on, everybody? I'm making this video now, just gonna try to help some newcomers and with the best that I can. I'm starting off here at World Event just because I am. There's no reason. But if anybody wants to pay attention to this, I mean, you can. I'm not anywhere near the best at this game mode. So, well, if you see me doing anything, whatever I do the opposite. I just basically just hit buttons and sometimes stay away from that light if I see it coming. Other than that, I'm no good at this game mode. But the purpose of this video is basically just to help out anybody who's just starting the game. I have some alliance members that's just starting, and I'm going to ask them to watch the video. As you all find out very quickly that the in-game chat is horrible. So I'm just going to make a quick little beginner's guide. There's tons of them out there that's probably better than what I'm going to make. If you want to look on YouTube, I think all the big name content creators, the Cynic Alex, Beast Mode, Forgo Nation, Starco, I think all of them's probably got a way better beginner's guide than what I'm going to have. But either way, I'm going to make a quick one, and maybe it'll help somebody out. But what you're going to want to do at first, and once this is over I'll go to it, is just start off. The only thing you can do, I think, is the story mode. And you want to run through it in the very beginning as quick as you can, because it's going to unlock other game modes. But you're going to need to do it 3 times. You're going to need to go through the story mode 3 times to unlock all 3 uniforms: Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Widow. Those are not their best uniforms that they get, but it does make each character a lot better, and they're free. So they don't cost you any crystals or anything, and you will benefit from having them. But even before you do all that, when you very first start the game, you're going to get 3 days of premium bio collector. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here in just a second. You don't want to use all 3 days on one character. It's this right here. Okay. You'll have access to 20 bios, 20 biometrics per day for 3 days, so it's 60. Actually, I think you may even get a 4th day in. I'm not 100% sure. But what you want to do is do 3. We'll stick with 3. If you get 4, I'll throw in an extra character too. But pick different characters. You're going to want to pick somebody like Nick Fury, Ghost Panther, Luna Snow. And if you get a 4th day, then I would say Crescent, maybe Slapstick. Crescent for her leadership. She has a good leadership for combat types. But I also think that in the check-in rewards, you get a 6-star premium selector. If you do, then I would use that for Luna or Nick Fury. Either one is a good option. Luna, is a way better standalone character. She will clear more content for you than Nick Fury. But Nick Fury is a good standalone character. He'll get the job done for you plenty easy enough for now. And he has a really good leadership for all heroes. Um, so, whichever one you don't plan on using your 6-star premium selector for, use the other one to get 20 biometrics. And we'll say, for example, you're going to use the selector on her. I think you get one after a week, but I'm not sure. I've been playing for over a year and a half, so if there's anything I forgot, just mention it in the comments, and I'll try to get back with you. But say you're going to use Luna Snow for the selector. You would, for your biometrics daily, you'd give one to Nick Fury, one to Ghost Panther, one to Crescent. And if you get a fourth one, then Ghost Slapstick. But, and just some mentions, if you like the characters really good, or just something like that. Sentinel is a good character. Victorious is a good pickup. She's good on here. And other than that, he's the newest one, but unless they rework him somehow, he's not even worth being mentioned in this. It's a shame because I love Baron Zemo. So yeah, you'll want to pick different characters for each day, and then as you go through the story and do different things, you'll be leveling up your Shield Academy. And you're gonna start at level 1. You'll get a 6-star Sharon Archer. She's really good. Especially in that uniform, she's good for beginners. So you don't need to do nothing, but don't do nothing with her when you get her at 6 stars. Don't go trying to give her no mastery, no red stars, or don't bother leveling her up. Don't take her up to 60. Don't do nothing. Just leave her to the side for now. Because as you go up through the Shield Academy, you'll get her unlocked. They'll get her at tier 2. So any resources that you use getting her up to level 60, giving her mastery, would just be wasted because you'll get it all right here. I think maybe her skills. You might be able, if you want to, I would just wait until she's tier 2 just to be sure. But I think you'll still have to level up. Yeah, you will. You'll still have to level up her skills. And see, now I have her this uniform, and she becomes way better. But you don't want to get that at first. You want to save, hold on to your crystals and blue crystals on top of the screen, and you'll get a discount for your first uniform. I would recommend using it on Captain Marvel. Get her up to tier 2 and get this uniform. This one is good, and I think it looks better. And I bet this one's just better. The difference ain't night and day, but it is a difference, and it's just better, and they're the same price. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, sorry, I just had to pause the video. I don't know what this will be the first time I paused one. But anyway, I'm back. If I'm not mistaken, you can get Captain Marvel unlocked at 6 stars if you go into the legendary battle here. Probably start this mission. I think they'll give it to you at 6 stars. I'm not sure. Uh, I don't know how to find out, but I would just go to this, uh, go to her legendary battle and see. And if it gives her to you at 6 stars, then that's really great. I would work on getting her to tier 2. And how to do that, you'll save up. Yeah, I have to go to somebody that I've not got tier 2 yet. Advancement here. You'll need all of these requirements but for her, instead of them green Nornstones, I can't remember what you call them, brilliance, call them speed. Instead of that, you'll need universal. And I think Captain Marvel is just 75 biometrics, and where he takes 150. But you'll need to level up her gears to 20. I don't think I have anybody here that has level 20 gears. Craven might. Well, no, I got his 18. And it takes their biometrics to do. So, yeah. That's what you want to do. You want to get her to tier 2 and get her uniform for the first one. She'll do you really well in timeline battle and in world boss. And that's mainly the 2 game modes you need to focus on behind Shadowland. You want to be able to clear at least 15 stages of Shadowland, because then you'll get biometrics. And for every 5, you get 5, 10, and 15, you get a biometric selector. And you want to start getting those as quick as you can. And the first time you go through Shadowland, it gives you some great rewards. Some rank up tickets that you need to hold on to. Save them the best you can. Any rank up tickets that you get, I don't have any in my inventory. I have the mastery ones, but no regular rank up tickets. But any of them that you get, you want to use on them premium characters that were mentioned in the beginning. The Nick Fury, Luna, Ghost Panther. Using on them, because the others you can farm for their biometrics in different places. This right here is really good to farm biometrics, and I think you can get, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Captain Marvel's even. You can get hers here. And try to get leveled up. I think at first the highest you're going to be able to get is either 6 or 7, until you build up your agent level, I think it is. But just always do the highest that you can. Try to get to 10 as quick as you can. One other thing that I want to start or mention before I get into character builds is co-op. You want to try, because you're going to have, once you've played for a few days, you'll have several 6-star characters, a few 5 and 4-star characters. You want to try to get as many as you can to rank to level 40. And I don't think you can reach 40 until they get 4 stars. But even if not, I think they have to be 4-star, level 40, in order to play in co-op. And you want to get as many as you can. The more you can get, the higher. 4-star, level 40 characters cannot participate in co-op. So what it means is anything below that you want to get as many as you can. That way you can get through all 5 every day, and I think the more you have, the better the rewards, the more gold you can get. I especially not right now. I don't promote paying anything to the game, but because of this last update was nothing but horse shit. Um, but if you're a new player, if you can make if you can make one purchase, it helps out a lot in co-op because you'll open 2 reward slots, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you do it. Um, if I was closer to 100% right now, I'd go ahead and go through one just to show you. But if you can make one purchase, it will help out. Get VIP 1. It will help out a lot with that because it'll help. You can sometimes get double gold. It helps out a lot. And if you do make a purchase, the best one to make is right here. The Stark Stash. It's a really good deal. It's monthly. Usually the average is, I think, $1 US. $1 per 100 crystals. This is $4, and you end up with 2,450. But you get 75 per day. It's just a really good subscription to try to do. If you can do that once, then you'll get VIP 1, and that will help out a lot in co-op. Anyway, now character builds. Now this is what most people watch these videos for. What you want to do is, especially at first, focus on. There's two different game modes, basically, play styles or whatever you want to call it in the game. You have PvP, which is player versus player. It's just the timeline battle. Alliance Conquest, Alliance Tournament, which you're not going to be in, and that's pretty much it. There's one other, my mind is blank right now. Timeline, Alliance Conquest. Yeah, but that's player versus player. And PvE, which is like, I think it's player versus environment or something like that. But it's just against the computer, against bosses like that. You want to focus toward PvE against the bosses. And that makes a big difference when equipping custom gears. So what you want to look for, and each character has different things that they need. Like this is kind of a mixture between PvP and PvE. Guard Break Immunity is a PvP skill. Ignore Dodge is mostly a PvP skill. But the main thing is right here where it says increase damage by 180% for one attack. 5 seconds. That's what you're shooting for. You'll hear people talk about a damage proc. That is a damage proc. There's other obelisks or other custom gear that people will call a damage proc. That is not a damage proc. Like right here over to the right. It says mind damage, fire resistance, but then physical damage, 75% of physical attack. That's not a damage proc. A damage proc will specifically say increase damage by X% for one attack, 5 seconds. That can be anywhere from 100 to 200. That one's over here. Those are 110. DCTP is right here. It's 180. You don't need to worry about CTPs right now. If you get lucky and get one, hold on to it. You don't want to equip it on a character in the beginning. because just hold on to it until you're more familiar, because these are rare. Now, I have several, but like I said, I've been playing a while, and I'm not a whale by any means, but I have spent money toward the game, and I've gambled a lot for CPPs. So, they're more for veteran players, or just once you get to learn the game better. And ISO 8, these set bonuses, I hear people all the time say how they got a 8 set bonus, and then whenever they say which one it was, it'll be something like Protect the Captain, Smart Raccoon, or whatever. Those are no good. Pretty much the ones that you want to shoot for are those three that's got that in red: Overdrive, Power of Anger Hulk, and in the beginning, Hawk's Eye. Hawk's Eye is not quite as good as the other two, and once you get your cards built up, and I'll explain more about them, then and your skill cooldown at a good number with your cards, your Hawk's Eye is not great. So it boils down to either Overdrive or Power of Anger Hulk. And if you want to look at mine, you'll see Power of Anger Hulk is the most of what I got. Power of Anger Hulk, Power of Anger Hulk. Right up here to the right, top right, Overdrive. Power of Anger Hulk. Those are the ones that you really want. This is probably the most important item in the game for overall. These here affect all of your characters. This right here where it's skill or cooldown duration, max HP, ignore defense, 9, 9, 5.1. Those get added onto the character stats. Right here. And their stats you want in the beginning. In the beginning, you want 50% ignore defense, 50% reduce cooldown duration at the bottom right. Those are the main two that you want to try to get maxed out. At 50%, they're maxed. Anything over is a waste. Just like that says over 2.07, that's just wasted. It don't help at all. If it was over by 20, it wouldn't be no difference. And there's YouTubers out there that has full videos dedicated to the stats here. Don't think there's anything else in here that I really need to mention. But the cards, like I had 9% cooldown duration on that card. If I took that card out, my reduced cooldown duration would drop 9%. Well, it would drop 8% because I'm over by one. But and that it happens, that goes for every character in the game. So cards are very important. The main thing you want to focus on with cards is ignore defense. Mine's a little high. Anywhere from 30s, 35 is good. I mean, more is better, but it's kind of taken from other stats. I mean, if I can re-roll my card. Oh, I need to mention how to re-roll. Then I can adjust it some, but you want ignore defense and cooldown duration. Both anywhere between, like, say, 28 to 35 or somewhere along them lines. And then you don't really want any of the resist over here. As you see, I got 0 on every one of them. Wow, I didn't realize that until this time. But the defensive stats over here is not important. Max HP you can do if you want to play with PvE or PvP. but you'll figure all that out later. And as you see, I have premium cards. I've been lucky and been able to acquire them. But with non-premium cards, the best one in the game, and you can get it easy by running dimension missions, is this Loki card. It's really good. It's a really good card. And with the options here, what you do is once you get to 6 stars, you can, once you equip it at 6 stars, and you want to wait until you get them 6 stars, I've heard, before you equip them. But just keep in mind you need to get them at 6 stars. Once you equip them, you can still rank them up. But I don't quite understand that part. Just take other people's advice on that, if it or whatever. I equip mine as I get them, 3-4 stars, because it takes a long time to get one up to 6 stars. You'll see that. But then once you do, if you have another 6-star card that you're not using, you can hit combine and then combine it. And once you do that, let me get out of here. These options here, if it lets me click it, I don't know why it's not letting me click on them now, but the ones in blue will change, and your that 4 there at the bottom of the card, that can change. And you want, like I said, about 30% or so. Ignore defense and skill cooldown duration. And then other good stats are the physical attack, all attack, energy attack. That's basically the best ones, is the attack stats. With Obelisk, and say, for example, if you have a Obelisk equipped and you don't like it, it don't have a damage proc, but you don't really need to equip one until you like it. Now that is something you need to get you an Obelisk that you like and has good stats, and there's videos out there about which stats are good for which characters. But then equip it. But what you do, you take change option, and then you can select on another Obelisk. You see I got that Obelisk right there selected. And if I hit the green button for 10,000 gold, then, well, it'll change my Obelisk. It'll change it. It could be where this one has 10% recovery. It could change mine to have 10% recovery, or it could have the something else. But that's how you roll them, or re-roll an Obelisk. You have to build up another Obelisk up to 6 stars, and then change option. And how you level these up, just click on, go to upgrade, and then just select which ones you want to use to destroy for fodder. You can do it like this, and you can select 10, or you can just hit auto. Once you get a lot, then I always hit auto select, and it can go up to 20 at times. And I'll roll it up, and then this one's 5 stars. Do it again, go from 5 stars to 6 stars. And now see, it's maxed out, and I don't have a damage proc. This is cold damage 80% of energy attack. So if I wanted to, I could take it. There's that same one. No wait, there's the same one I had. Poison damage code resist. Cold damage 80%. Hit change option. This one. I guess change. And see now it just changed it to from poison damage to cold resist. The top stat will always stay the same. The second stat will change or can change, and anything in yellow, blue or yellow can change. Anything in red will stay the same. Same with the cards. The top stats will stay the same if you roll down. The cooldown, max HP, no defense will stay the same. The ones in blue will change. And I think that about covers it. About all the main things you want to do. You want to look up. Excuse me. And keep in mind, before you tier 2 characters, before you start building them up, ask, research yourself. Ask or look. Cynic Alex has a really good tier list. He has a spreadsheet that has a bunch of information you can use. Which ISO 8 sets is best for which character, which obelisk or CTP is best for each character. And their skill rotations. Once you go into the fight, certain characters has certain skill rotations. And speaking of the skill rotations and stuff, real quick, I'll just go in here just to kind of show you about what a damage proc does. I'll just pick the team real quick. I'll go with Mr. Fantastic. I won't bother with the strikers. And which strikers are best and all that stuff, you'll figure out later. If you go against Corvus, you want some that says ignore dodge. But other than that, you'll figure all that stuff out as you go. But your damage proc, let's see if I can do this without getting killed, is if you see out in the little boxes beside Mr. Fantastic's icon, you got the purple one, which is his uniform effect, and then the little gray one that's got a picture of something in it. That's going to be for my damage proc. When it lights green, then the damage proc is activated. Say I hit my skill, it activates for 5 seconds. If I change skills during that 5 seconds, like if I, right into it. If I hit this, well, it didn't activate that time, but say it, now it's going to be stuck. Oh man, does he have one? No. Does she have one? Yeah. Well, anyhow, with most of your damage procs on Obelisk, there's a couple CTPs that's different, but you don't need to worry about those. If you hit a skill and that lights up, says 5, starts counting down from 5, then you cancel that skill into another skill, you'll lose the proc. It'll go away, actually. The light will go off and everything. Unless you're using a CTP. Then the light stays on, but you will lose the proc. So that's where the difference between this one that says increase damage by 180% for one attack for 5 seconds. Difference in that and say this CTP here, it's the same thing, it's just worded a little different. Increase damage to all element. The reason I gave that to him is all Thor's skills are lightning. It's an element based. So I gave him that. Increase damage, elemental damage by 200%. It don't say for one attack, it just says for 5 seconds. So like with this, you can, if it lights up, you can still change skills and it will still be active. But with the others, with the regular one like I have on Quicksilver, so I need to give him a CTP one of these days, but this is a really good obelisk for him. If for one attack, it will go away. If I use him and I want that damage proc to go off on his 4th skill, and if I hit 5, then it lights up before I hit 4. Then I'll just basically lose it unless I let it play out on 5. But anyway, that's the basics of a damage proc.